Thanks for joining me. I wanted to give you a sneak peek into my book, Grief Done Differently, that comes out very, very soon. This book has truly been a labor of love, and I can't wait to share it with the world. I'm such a nerd. Do you know how many times I've tried to read this and sound all professional? So many times. You guys, I'm a goober. I'm not professional. So this is the last time I'm gonna do it, and you're just gonna get what you get. How about that? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Okay, here we go. So this is from the last chapter of the book, which is called Just Jump, and this excerpt is entitled The High Dive. If I mess up, I'm just gonna keep going. That reminds me of a sweltering day circa 2008 when I took Trevin and Tyler to the swimming pool in Seward. The boys were having a ball doing flips off the diving board and screaming, "Mom, watch!" before plunging off the high dive. That's when a fabulous idea popped into my head. What am I doing sitting on this lounge chair, I thought? I'm gonna be a fun mom. I got it from my chair, confidently walked past the low board, which is obviously for sissies, and started climbing the ladder to the high dive. The climb was steeper than expected. About halfway up, I looked around and thought, what the heck am I even doing? When I arrived at the top, suddenly the wind seemed to pick up, and the kids frolicking in the pool looked like miniature-sized humans down below. The boys noticed me at the top and yelled, "Whoa, Mom, what are you doing? It's a long way down." I waved and laughed, but inside, I was totally freaking out. It was a mixture of, I might throw up, and please do not let me pee in my swim skirt. I looked back at the ladder and calculated how I could carefully retrace my steps to the ground. Then I remembered the rule. Once you're up, you've got to jump. There is no chicken exit on the high dive. Dang, I can't go back the way I came. Obviously, I can't spend the rest of my life 25 feet up in the air. So I stared down at the blindingly blue water below and accepted my fate. I took a deep breath, plugged my nose, and against my better judgment and the silent screams of my amygdala, I jumped. Now, I'd love to tell you that I performed a graceful swan dive with a zero splash entry into the water below, but that's not the way it went down. Like I said, the high dive was higher than I expected. The wind was just right, and apparently my mom bod was not physically equipped for the challenge. I lost my balance mid-air and side flopped into the pool. I went so stinking far under the water, I was certain that my hair was about to get sucked into the drain on the pool floor. As I made my way to the top, I could feel the boys' embarrassment before ever breaking the surface of the water. Yep, I was a fun mom that day, all right. But from then on, I resigned myself to dangling my feet in the water, snapping pictures, and chatting with the boys. You know, I may have the balance and diving ability of a two-legged donkey, but hey, I'm good at other things. Can we use our imaginations for just a sec and apply this high dive analogy to our lives? We both have hard stuff that needs to be addressed. There it is, looming in the distance ahead of us. It would be so much easier to cuddle up on the couch and ignore the whole thing. We are afraid to jump, or maybe just too tired to put in the work. Picture yourself standing atop the high dive, clinging to the steel, germ-laden rail with all your might. Down below is the unknown. You changing careers, moving out of state, becoming an empty nester, learning to live without a loved one, or whatever your fear might be. You gaze longingly at the ladder. It leads back to your old life, the one you ache for on most days. But remember, you can't go back from where you started. Nope, the past is the past and there is no changing it. But hello, you can't stay up here for the rest of your life either. It's not feasible or realistic to stay where you are. No matter how petrified you are to jump, it is your only option. I know, you don't want to, and it's scary. You might flail in the air and side flop into the water like I did. But remember the quote from the 5-second rule. If you don't start doing the things you don't feel like doing, you'll wake up 1 year from today and be in exactly the same place. Therefore, you must tap in to the badass inside of you and do your version of quitting the job that's sucking the life out of you, rounding up some boxes and giving the movers a call, looking at your husband of 25 years in the eyes and remembering why you love him. And last of all, being intentional and doing the hard work of walking through this grief. We are God's girls who are made for victory and meant for more. Plus, aren't you tired of being timid and living small? Who wants to be on the sidelines watching other people live their dreams? You need to go for it. So why not jump? Take that leap knowing that you have people around you who care, and the God of the universe always has your back. So that was Just Jump from the last chapter. I will let you know when the book is available on Amazon. I am so excited to finally share it with you guys, and thanks for watching.